Hey everyone, wanted to personally share with you that today we are announcing the conclusion of our inaugural Grand Slam track season. That means we won't see you in LA, unfortunately. And this was not a decision that we came to lightly, but it is the right decision for the long-term sustainability of the league. We feel that we've proven everything that we needed to this year in the first three slams. And so we will go ahead now and conclude our season and focus on the 2026 season. But 2025 was amazing. We had 48 racers, bold racers come out, join us from the very beginning with several challengers, dozens of challengers who joined us as well throughout the season and provided absolutely thrilling races. We also connected with the next generation of track athletes with our Future Champs races, which was thrilling with the young kids this year. But most importantly, we connected with new fans and brought new fans into the league and into the sport, which was important. So we're very excited about what we accomplished this year. Couldn't be happier and feel like now we need to focus our energy and focus our attention on continuing to build on this. You have to remember we are a startup league. We have to make difficult choices. This is one of those difficult choices. We've proven and been transparent throughout the season that we will make the difficult choices when we have to. They may not always be popular, but we will make the hard decisions because we believe in this sport and believe that in these athletes and believe that this sport can be one of the best in the world. And that's what we're building with Grand Slam Track.
Hold up, my beautiful people. It is Kim Lyles. So I want to say a big shout out to Michael Johnson on the team. They did fantastic with Grand Slam. I'm really proud to see what Grand Slam has done. Remember, it's something new, and based on the success that I've seen, with this debut, I can say it is amazing. A lot of great things has happened. A lot of athletes' life has changed for the better. Do you know much athlete right now living a way better life because of Grand Slam? Do you know how many people started tuning back to the sport because of Grand Slam? And it's the debut. Now, if they continue to evolve and grow, learn, go back to the drawing board, see where they could improve and just keep that momentum all year, I believe that Grand Slam can evolve the entire, respect of track and field as a sport. I feel like Grand Slam has the potential to, raise the bar for track and field, take track and field to another level, to a higher level. You know what I mean? I love it. And also, Noah Lyles spoke about Grand Slam like, I believe few weeks ago, and I want you all to hear what he said. And afterwards, I'm going to speak about it. Let's go.
So Michael Johnson, Michael Johnson?
Yes. Well, he was at that time the fastest man in the world.
He was in the 200 and the 100.
Yeah.
I broke his record, by the way.
So the flex.
He has created a new league. He's called it Grand Slam Track. This league hires athletes to come run at 4 track meets over a year. And then they can take money depending on if they win. What place they get, they can take home even more money. This is the closest thing we've ever had to a professional league in track and field.
So how does it work?
We're kind of a little at odds right now.
Oh, you want the bigger piece of the pie?
It's not even that. It's that he doesn't want to give me it. I've worked very long to increase my value in this sport.
Okay.
When he came to me and asked me to be a part of it, he gave me a number, and we said that number is not a fraction of what my worth is right now. And this is before the Olympics. We came back to him after the Olympics. I said, I still like what you're doing. I'd like to be a part of it. But if I'm not going to financially gain on one side, I have to market-wise get value from it. And at the time, he could not give me enough reason in my head to believe that I was going to market-wise get enough value from it. And I know a lot of track and field people are going to be mad, but I'm going to ask you this one question to prove my point. Have you ever heard of Grand Slam Track?
No, I have not.
And that proves my point.
And
I've heard of. Do not feel bad.
Yeah.
This is only proving that we need to do better. We need to step up. You cannot tell me you know what it is shows me that whatever they're doing right now is not strong enough for me to get my value on the side of marketing, and you're not giving it monetarily. So what would I be doing it for? And there might be a time, maybe next year I'll join. You know, who knows? I'm very open. I'm trying to stay very open because, again, like I said, this is the first thing we've ever had to a track and field league. And I would truly like to see it succeed.
All right, so I heard what Noah Lyles said, and you know, he have a point, but let me add something new, right? Remember, whether it is paying you as much as you used to make, whether by a Diamond League meet or the type of clout you get from running at a Diamond League meet, you got to look at it like this, right? You competing at Grand Slam with your influence gonna boost Grand Slam, and the success of Grand Slam gonna influence the success of track and field overall. The success of track and field overall eventually gonna influence the success of you overall. So if Grand Slam is doing amazing in the world, guess what? Eventually, the power that it pulls to the sport, you're gonna be shining on all the athletes competing. And for you, Noah Lyles, who's competing on the highest level in the sport, you're gonna get a lot of glory. You're gonna be one of the first people to gain from the glory of Grand Slam. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's not really about instant glory. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's about the long-term effect. And many times the greatest rewards come from the long-term effect. You know what I mean? Instant money, instant clout is good, yes, but sometimes you gotta make the sacrifices, man. Sometimes you gotta just know that, listen, I'm doing this for the future. This is like future investment, you know what I mean? And yeah, because the thing is, back in the days, why many of these athletes back in the days, the athletes who start track and field, they were thinking about future investment. Many times they weren't getting no money. They just love it, and they wanted to have fun on the track, but also just grow the sport. And they did that. If they were just thinking about instant money and clout, there wouldn't be track and field, because no one would be interested to run, because they would like, I won't be getting no money. It don't make no sense. Back in the days, they weren't making no money running. You understand me? So if you mean well for the sport, when you see something like this, Grand Slam, that has great potential, you know, you would be glad to run it for free. And in fact, you're not going to run for free, because we know that you're going to make some money. But if you really mean the sport well, you thinking to run for free. It's not like this is something old and you're like, oh, this already did it time. This has potential, man. And that's what y'all should be looking at, the potential of this, what it can do for the sport. If you really mean the sport well, if you say you love the sport, that's the mindset you should have. So let's think about that, man, because sometimes, you know, none of us is perfect. Sometimes we ain't seeing things. Sometimes we be just looking at it one way, and, you know, someone else's perspective might enhance your perspective. So that's what I'm doing, Noah. So just look into what I'm saying. Much love. It is King Blur. Thank you for watching, my people. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. See y'all later.